The Augusta City Council will be asked tonight to take some action to protect one of the city's most historic properties, even though it's privately owned.
The Kennebec Arsenal has been on the National Register of Historic Places for years. Residents say the promises of development of the property have never come true. Here's Don Kerrigan with the story.
The Kennebec Arsenal is a relic of sorts. The property stretches down to an old stone wharf on the river and up to a complex of 8 granite buildings. Started more than 190 years ago by the U.S. government, then given to the state in 1903. The state sold it 14 years ago to a private developer from North Carolina.
We were promised, the state and the city were promised magnificent things.
Connie Hansen says the developer was going to create condos, a hotel, and a restaurant, but nothing has happened.
And we've watched 14 years of continued deterioration of our beautiful arsenal. I shouldn't say ours, it's his, but it's our history.
So she is now leading a group of local residents hoping to push the Augusta City Council to do something.
But we feel like we've been sold a bill of goods.
We're hoping that the council will enforce local ordinances for maintenance.
The city's code enforcement director says he walked the whole property this week, took lots of pictures, and saw lots of problems.
To be honest, it's a terrible state of neglect. If it weren't for the lawns being mowed, it would be difficult to tell that any care was being given to this property at all.
Augusta Mayor Dave Rollins says he understands and wants the property better cared for.
Part of the deal is that the owner needs to maintain it in equal to or better than condition at the point where he bought it.
And now we're told there is a new idea for how to reuse the old Arsenal property. Augusta's city manager says the property owner wants to partner with an out-of-state foundation to create a large substance abuse recovery center right here. But the mayor says he and other councilors are skeptical because of what hasn't happened before.
And the promise of what he sold to us and the state to get the support for what he needed to procure the property, it's left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. The residents will ask the council to take some sort of action, even though the mayor says there may not be a lot they can do. In Augusta, Don Kerrigan, News Center, Maine.
There was a lawsuit between the owner and the state several years ago, which city leaders say resulted in the owner replacing roofs on 5 of the buildings. We've reached out to the owner of the Arsenal property, but so far we have not heard back.